Have you ever wanted to know how to convert a van in Ireland? In this video, we will take you through the step-by-step process that will help you convert your van as easy and as stress-free as possible.
Make sure you stick around to the very end, where we're going to share a top tip which will prevent you from making a big mistake. We are Dean and Jenny, aka the Fitness Forest. We converted our very own van last year and we're currently travelling around Spain and living in the van full time.
Converting our van was the best thing we ever did. However, there was a lot of things that we did not know when we started out. This video will help guide you in the right direction.
Before we get into this, we must mention that this is a specific process for converting a van in Ireland. Different countries may have different processes, but this is for Ireland. It's also worth mentioning that these can change anytime, so before you start your van conversion, make sure that this is an up-to-date video and maybe check out a few resources online like revenue.ie.
Before you buy your van, there are a few things that you should consider. Decide on how long you are going to be travelling in your van for. Will it be just the weekends? Will it be months? Will it be full-time travel? Will it be in Ireland or will it be abroad? All these things will help you decide on what type of van you will need and what type of layout your van build will be.
Another thing to consider is the height of the van. If you're going to be going away for just weekends, it's probably not that important to be able to stand up in the van. If you're deciding for a long-term travel or a travel abroad, we recommend being able to stand up in your van. This is really important, and some insurance companies can prevent you from getting insurance if your van is below 1.8 meters. So that's just something to consider.
Mod cons. You may want to consider getting a newer model of a van, i.e. for air conditioning, for cruise control. We really recommend cruise control if you're going on long trips or if you're going abroad. We don't have it. Now, in hindsight, we wish we did. Also to consider is, do you have children? Is there more than 2 or 3 of you? Because you may need to put in extra seats into the back of your van. So you will need more space for this.
By now you should know exactly what you do need, and that will determine what kind of van you're going to buy.
Step 1. Insure your van. The first thing you will need to do, guys, is insure your van as a commercial vehicle. In order to do this, a lot of the insurance companies will require you to have a commercial business or a trade business, so this might prove a little bit tricky for some of you.
Step number 2. This is not a step we did on our own conversion, but it's highly recommended to do this. Before you convert your van, we recommend reaching out to an SQI. An SQI is a suitably qualified individual. Their job is to make sure your van meets the requirements of a camper van, and also it's up to a highly safe standard. It's best to discuss your potential layout with your SQI before you actually build anything. They can highlight any issues you're going to have with gas, any layout issues or any safety issues. It's a lot better to talk about this before you start building, just to save yourself the hassle down the road.
Step 3. The exciting part. Build your van.
Step 4. Once your van build is complete, you should contact your SQI to come out and certify your van. What the SQI does is he comes out, he makes sure that you meet all the requirements for your van, he checks all the safety, everything is bolted down, everything is safe. Once your SQI is happy that your van meets the requirements and is safe, he's going to certify the van and give you a declaration. If you're liking this video so far, guys, make sure you click on the like button below and also consider subscribing to our channel, as we're planning to do a few more of these kind of hints and tips about van conversions in the coming weeks. Step
5. Send all of your documents to the revenue. This includes a copy of your SQI cert, a copy of your RF111 form, a photocopy of your logbook on both sides, your photographs of the van, which is 10 photos, 6 which must be the interior of the van, and 4 photos should be the exterior of the van. You will also need a copy of all your receipts from your van build. That's everything from buying wood, buying your gas, buying solar panels. All those things should be included with these documents. You also need to give a breakdown of your costs. So give the cost of the actual vehicle itself, and then separately give the cost of the conversion itself.
What we did for this part was to make an Excel spreadsheet with the cost of the van, and then we broke down different parts of the van like the kitchen, the bed, and we combined all the prices for each part of the van build and then added it at the end, and then we just photocopied receipts, put it all together, and that was that.
Step number 6. Revenue will send you a VRT bill. This is calculated at 13.3% of their perceived value of your newly converted campervan. This part can take weeks to happen. We were lucky enough, we only waited 2 weeks to receive this bill, but we hear from so many people that they're waiting months at a time. Summer times tend to be busier because everybody wants to get their camper on the road for the summer months. So bear this in mind, maybe do this in the winter time, you won't be waiting as long.
Step number 7. When you pay this amount, Revenue will then send you a receipt of payment.
Step number 8. Take this receipt, your logbook, a copy of your CVRT cert, and a copy of your commercial insurance. Take all these to the motor tax office. You will then be asked to pay your tax. This is €102 per year. Pretty good.
Step number 9. Your new logbook will then be sent to you out by post, confirming that your vehicle is now a camper van. Congratulations.
Yay! Don't celebrate too early though, because step number 10, insure your van again. However, this time you're going to insure it as a camper van, which is very cheap. In Ireland, camper van insurance is €350. Bargain! In Ireland, there are 3 different insurance companies for camper vans. There's Damen Insurance, Stewart's Insurance, and the Motorhome Caravan Club. All these companies have different requirements to be insured with them. Some have height restrictions, some need a clear walkway from the cab of the van into the back, some have different requirements for gas, so please check these out before you get insured, depending on what you want for your travel. Bonus tip. Although it's not a requirement, but we really think it should be, have an RGI gas installer to check and certify your gas setup. Not only will this give you peace of mind, but if you do have an accident in your van or if the van blows up because of the gas, insurance companies may not pay out. So please bear this in mind. We had an RGI gas installer who came and he actually hooked up the gas for us and gave us our cert.
Pasta and peace of mind. My favourite dinner. Well guys, we know this has been a really long video. We hope this helps you and explains how to convert a van in Ireland. If you have any questions about any of this process, please comment down below and we'll be happy to help if we can. If you've liked this video so far, please click on the like button below and also consider sharing to your friends who may want to know about this process too. And also please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out.
Thanks so much guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!